The city was never quiet, not even when the clock hit 3 in the morning. Sirens still screamed somewhere in the distance. Tires squealed on broken asphalt. A dog barked like it was still owed dinner. South Dallas had its own heartbeat and it never stopped racing. Jeffrey Jerome Price, the streets called him 8-Ball Ice Rap, leaned his shoulder against a wall, sprayed with a dozen layers of graffiti. His chain swung low, a dull shine in the dying neon. He smirked like always, the smirk that had gotten him out of fights, into women's arms, and sometimes deeper into trouble than he could handle. His grin was armor, his jokes were smoke, but tonight both had run dry. The streets felt heavier than usual. His chest too. He dragged the cigarette until the fire kissed his fingers and let the ash fall to the cracked sidewalk. For a moment, he thought about his grandma's Bible, the one she used to keep folded open on her table. He'd laughed at it once. She told him, "Boy, God's got vaults of blessings with your name written on the lock." He'd laughed then. But tonight, the memory burned deeper than the cigarette. That's when he saw it. Past the old laundromat with its windows busted out, past the rusted doors chained shut for years, something glowed. Not the faint yellow hum of a flickering street lamp, no. This glow pulsed green and gold, throbbing like a heartbeat. Jeffrey frowned, half drunk, half curious. Ain't no way. Must be that corner store whiskey still talking. But his feet moved anyway. The closer he got, the stronger the glow. It bled out through the cracks of the laundromat door. He pulled it open and stepped inside, crunching glass under his sneakers. The light wasn't from a bulb, wasn't from anything human. It was a vault, not made of metal, but made of light. Emerald and gold symbols swirled across its face, rearranging themselves in rhythm like graffiti alive. Tags writing and erasing themselves with invisible spray paint.
Why do I now see my pain turning into power?
Jeffrey froze. His breath hitched. Another pulse.
Why is my laughter still medicine, even after the loss?
He staggered back, clutching his chain. What the? Nah, I'm hearing things.
Why do I attract divine supply, even when I feel unworthy?
Jeffrey shook his head, trying to laugh it off. But the sound came out cracked. His throat burned. He wanted to say it was bullshit, some dream. But tears had already started. The graffiti on the walls hummed, spinning with another line. Why does my story carry the keys for others? Still trapped. He dropped to his knees. For once in his life, the grin fell off his face, and he let it. The vault thundered with light, louder than any bass he'd ever rapped over. And then the questions came like verses, each one slicing through him, remixing his soul. Why is it safe for me to walk in abundance now? Why do doors open when I step with truth, not hustle? Why does every mistake I made now shine as wisdom? Why do I feel God remixing my rhythm into a higher beat? The sound built, not just a whisper now, but a chorus. And from within that chorus rose a jingle, a song part gospel, part trap, part lullaby. RP Radio, love the content. Drop a comment, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. Cash App Rap Palace 214.
Loop it, live it, lift a soul. $20 keeps a dream in control. $50 builds the frame. $100 lights the flame.
Jeffrey felt the beat vibrate in his ribs. He wasn't hallucinating. He wasn't drunk enough for that. This was real. He could almost see faces in the light. Strangers, shadows, hands reaching toward him like they were funding this very moment, like their giving had pulled the vault open for him.
He laughed through the tears, shaking his head. Damn, somebody already paid in, huh? Just so 𝐸_RAP could get a chance to walk in.
The vault pulsed harder, as if nodding. He stood, legs unsteady, but soul stronger than it had ever been. The chain on his neck glowed, no longer a weight but a crown.
𝐸_RAP, he whispered. Then he grinned, wild, new, unashamed. Nah, vault rap now.
The door sealed shut behind him, no turning back. The magic vault had claimed him. RP Radio. Love the content, drop a comment, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. Cash App Rap Palace. Vault Walker Saga. Chapter 2. The First Step. Inside, the vault door had sealed behind him with a sound that was neither slam nor lock, but something more final, like the last bar of a track fading into silence. Jeffrey turned slowly, eyes adjusting. He expected cold steel or prison-like interior, but what lay before him stretched beyond imagination. The inside of the vault wasn't a room, it was a city, a living cathedral of light. Columns rose into infinity, woven with flowing rivers of emerald and gold energy. Bridges arched overhead like glowing veins, and every step he took echoed like a beat dropping in an endless chamber.
Damn, this looked like somebody left Heaven's studio open.
But then he heard it. Footsteps. A figure emerged from the glow, tall and lean, wrapped in a cloak patterned with symbols that shifted like living graffiti. His face was half hidden by a hood, but his eyes cut through the dark like twin turntables spinning fire.
Welcome, 8-Ball 𝐸_RAP. You opened the vault.
Hold up. Who the hell you supposed to be? Some wizard? Some preacher?
The figure smiled faintly, pulling back his hood. He was older, his braids silvered, his jawline sharp as a razor. Across his chest glowed a medallion shaped like a key.
They call me Legacy Rap. I've been waiting.
Waiting? Man, I just walked in here like 5 minutes ago.
The vault doesn't open by accident. You were marked long before you knew. The streets only gave you the nickname, but the vault knows the name written on your soul.
For the first time, Jeffrey had no comeback. His tongue fumbled, but his mind lit with 1,000 questions.
The vault speaks in rhythm. Listen, and it will guide you.
The floor beneath Jeffrey rippled. Out of the streams of light rose glowing words, shimmering in the air like lyrics caught mid-bar. They circled him, pressing questions into his heart, the same way they had when he first touched the door. RP Radio. Love the content. Drop a comment, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. Cash App Rap Palace 214. Why do I trust myself more now than I ever did before? Why is my future no longer chained to my mistakes? Why does every closed door redirect me toward my true path? Why is my laughter a weapon against the darkness? Why am I chosen to show others their own vault of power? RP Radio. Love the content, drop a comment, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. Cash App, Rasaraf, Palace, Puna, 14 Jeffrey's knees almost buckled. Each line hit harder than the last, and his chest felt like a drum being played by unseen hands.
Man, I feel this, but I don't even know what to do with it.
You don't need to do, you need to walk. Each step you take in here unlocks what's been locked in you. But be warned, the vault doesn't just bless, it tests.
Tests? Like school?
Like life. Except this time you can't cheat and you can't charm your way past it.
Before Jeffrey could respond, the chamber shifted. The bridges above him shook. The rivers of light surged like storm water. From the glow, a shadow stepped forward. A mirror of himself. Same hoodie, same chain, same grin, except the eyes were hollow, cold.
Your first trial is here. Before you can carry anyone else's truth, you must face your own.
Jeffrey stared at the shadow. His throat dried. For once, jokes failed him. The vault pulsed again. RP Radio, love the content, drop a comment, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. Cash App Rap Palace 214.
Face the mirror, claim the key. Truth unlocks what you can't see. Run no more, laugh no more. Open wide the inner door.
RP Radio, love the content, drop a comment, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. Cash App Rap Palace 214. Jeffrey clenched his fists. His shadow grinned wider. The vault hummed like a stadium about to witness a fight, and in that instant Jeffrey knew the real battle wasn't against the city, the hustles, or the pain. The real battle was against himself. RP Radio, love the content, drop a comment, share this with others, and subscribe for more content. Cash App Rap Palace 214.